So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 11 of our Watford career mode on the PS4 FIFA 15. And we can jump straight into this game here, away from home, up against Bournemouth, the recently promoted side. So we really do need to do our very best to try and beat Bournemouth here, otherwise we might not be able to stay in the division. But as you can see there, we're playing with our normal squad as always. This time we're not going to play with Paredes, even though he is a pretty decent player, but I am really enjoying playing with Motta at right back. So I'm still in limbo whether I sign Motta, whether I sign DeAndre Yedlin, whether I sign Christian Ceballos, whether I sign Jordan Ibe, or whether I sign Paulson. Paulson is the most expensive. I can pick up DeAndre Yedlin, and I believe I can probably pick up as well Ceballos for the same deal as what I could the rest. But I'm leaning towards Paulson at this moment in time, so I think he could be a real good player in the future. Troy Deeney with a good chance from the tight angle, but he fires the ball miles over the bar, and I think it wasn't the good a chance as what I thought it was. I thought we were going to be clear through on goal, but he had to take it away from goal, otherwise he would have got depossessed of the ball. But it wasn't the best effort in the world, as he done pretty well in all actual fact to actually get the shot away, but it just was not on target. Good chance for Bournemouth here, and they have a good shot, but thankfully Gomez comes out on top, makes a pretty decent save in the end, but we can't really get the momentum going in this game, as I think Bournemouth are playing at home, and I think because we're both previously relegated, or both previously got promoted, and they have a good shot, but thankfully it just goes wide of the post, and Bournemouth are playing pretty well, and the problem is that they've got a player called Ranty, and he's just so quick, and Wilson as well up front. They've got two really speedsters, and my defenders really cannot keep up with them. They've also got Atsu, the player from Chelsea. They've got him on loan, and we just cannot seem to get rid of him. He's always got the ball, and he gets the ball here. He's going to shoot, and thankfully he has not got his shooting boots on, but still, we cannot seem to get rid of the ball. Lovely ball through to Mastor. Mastor's going to get there. He shoots, and he nearly finds the top-hand corner, but it just goes wide of the post, and he did come extremely close there to breaking the deadlock, but unfortunately for us, once again, we cannot find that crucial goal to put us 1-0 up in this game. Bournemouth through to Atsu. Atsu once again finding the side netting, so he cannot find the back of the net, and we're really grateful that he can't, because he's had so many clear-cut chances in this game, and we really cannot contain him. The pace at the back or out front for them is just incredible. But we get a good chance here. Vydra cuts inside, shoots, comes to Mastor. Mastor hits it, but fantastic block by the experienced centre back in Sylvain Distin at the back for them. And once again, like I said, we cannot break them down. And as you can see here, Atsu is just so quick and so good at dribbling, we cannot take the ball off him. As he whips the ball in, they hit the post, and somehow he actually missed from there. Kenwyne Jones missed the target from about 2 inches out, and we got let off the hook once again. But this time Troy Deeney's going to take on Sylvain Distin, but he can't. And if Troy Deeney got round him then, we would have clearly been through on goal. I think it's time to bring Kingsley Coman on to try and terrorise the defence of Bournemouth. Maybe we don't need Kingsley Coman because Vydra has found his way through. He shoots and he finds the back of the net. Vydra in the 83rd minute has put us 1-0 up. Fantastic play from him there as he skilled past the player. He kept on going and kept his composure and side-footed the ball right into the top-hand corner of the net, leaving Federici in the Bournemouth net. No chance whatsoever as he picks up his 4th goal in the Barclays Premier League so far. And now, to make matters even worse for Bournemouth, the speedster Kingsley Coman is on the pitch. Lovely ball from Odegaard over the top. It's going to come to Troy Deeney. Troy Deeney is going to try and get there, but Federici is coming out at the same time. It's going to be a race to see who gets there first. Troy Deeney, for some reason, I pressed pass and he slid along the ground, which is a bit stupid in my personal opinion. But we give the ball away. It comes to Mastor, and Mastor cannot find his feet as he falls over, which is pretty much the story of this game. That's it for the game. Vydra picking up a really good rating there, a 7.5. Very pleased with his performance, but look at that. Once again, Odegaard picking up the worst performance with a 5.4. Absolutely awful performance by him, and for some reason he's not getting out this bold patch, and his form, I wouldn't put it down as bad, I'd just put it down as diabolical. That's how bad it must be. Also, final scout report, we've got the contract offer accepted for Paulson and for Jordan Ibe. So we have to decide, Jordan Ibe I don't want, we're going to go in and sign Paulson. That's my thing. Paulson, there we go guys. We have signed Paulson from, where did we sign him from? We've signed Paulson from, let me think, I don't know, from New York Red Bulls I think. Abdi says, I'm concerned. Well, you're not even at the club anymore. That's a bit weird, isn't it? So, as you see there, Real Madrid have signed Sergio Aguero for 60 million. Also, maybe, I know 1.2, but maybe if we can adjust our budget a little bit, we might be able to have enough money to go ahead and buy Ceballos, or maybe 1.2 million. Can we get DeAndre Yedlin as well? If we could get DeAndre Yedlin as well, this could be an absolutely amazing transfer window for us if we could pull this off. But I don't know who we actually offered to try and bring in to actually counter for him. I'm not sure whether we offered, was it, Paredes. Yes, so Paredes. We can. DeAndre Yedlin has also joined the club. So the 21-year-old has joined the club as well. Fantastic deal for us there, as we've now signed both Poulsen and DeAndre Yedlin. So we're now going to go in and have a look, see if we can find what their rating is, and hopefully he is better than what Paredes is. And if he is, we could really... There he is, 67 rated Yedlin. He's one worse, but look at them stats. Their mental and physical stats are incredible. Sprint speed, stamina, jumping, balance, agility, acceleration. He could be terrorising down the wing there. And as you can see there, he's only 21 years of age. And he's also got a high attacking work rate. So he's going to be bombing up and down the flanks. And he can really prove to be a really good player for us there. And also, if we can find Poulsen, there he is, 69 rated player. He also has got 4-star skill moves. He can play right wing as well. He's 20 years of age. He's 6'4", so he can win quite a few headers. And he's very quick as well. He's got good stamina. He's got good acceleration, good agility, and always good to see that he's got quite good head and accuracy as well. So hopefully he can bang in a few goals for us as well. And he's now going to have real competition now for Troy Deeney and Vidra up top, and maybe Odegaard is going to have to leave or maybe not even get into the club. You never know. He might have to move Mastor back and move Poulsen into the middle, and Odegaard might have to move away. So Mastor's starting place in contention? I don't think so. Mastor is going to stay at the club. Ben Watson we also get a deal for. Unless you offer 1 million more, we're not going to let Ben Watson go, because Ben Watson is a pretty decent player and I'm not looking at getting rid of him anytime soon. Unless next season we might try and offload him and bring in a younger version of him. But we're going to jump into the next game, which is going to be a FA Cup up against Blackburn, and Poulsen and Yedlin will both be making their debut in this game. So as you can see there, that is going to be a squad we're going to be rocking in this one. Look at the top there. I'm going to try this out. I don't know whether it's going to work, but I'm going to try playing Vidra, Poulsen, Mastor and Deeney all up top. So Vidra and Deeney are both strikers. Poulsen is a left forward and Mastor is a right forward. So we're going to see what happens. Odegaard's a CM and Carroll is a CM as well. So hopefully we can see what happens. And obviously, as you can see there, DeAndre Yedlin is also going to be making his debut in this game. And hopefully they can both get off to brilliant starts. So we get a good chance straight early on in the game. Troy Deeney's get the ball. He's going to play it back to Mastor, but the ball back to Mastor wasn't a good one. Odegaard is never going to win a header because he's like the smallest player in the world, as Gestede jumps up well and wins the header above Odegaard's head. Poor mistake from Gomez. He throws the ball straight out to them, but what a fantastic block from Prodal as he played the ball round corner to Poulsen, and Poulsen's going to run at the West Brom, at the Blackburn defence, and Poulsen to get his goal on his debut, he cuts him through, and Poulsen puts the ball into the back of the net, and it's just proving that Poulsen is saying, look, while I'm here, I've got to play. He is only an important first-team player, so he's not going to complain if I don't play him every single game. But what a fantastic finish that is, right into the top-hand corner, and our new signing, Yusuf Poulsen, gets off to a flying start, using his pace to get past the Blackburn defence as he slots the ball right into the top-hand corner. And now, what a force we have up front with Mastor, with Troy Deeney, with Vidra, and now with Poulsen. What a fantastic strike line. Good chance of Blackburn for Rhodes, but thankfully we try and get the ball clear, and we do. It gets to Yedlin. Yedlin plays the ball to Troy Deeney, and Troy Deeney for some reason lets the ball pass, but we're going to try and regain possession, but the referee blows up for a foul. So once again, breaking through the back line. He's going to keep going. He's going to try and beat the goalkeeper at the near post. He strikes it, but a fantastic save from Steele there. But Poulsen has proven to be an absolute monster of a striker for us here. We're going to play a short ball to him, and he's going to try and take on everyone and go into the box, which he has done. He cuts the ball. It comes to Vidra. Vidra hits it, gets a block, and it goes into the back of the net, but it is going to be deemed as an own goal. But Vidra has a really good shot. It comes off the backside of one of their defenders and flies into the back of the net, giving us a 2-0 lead. Good chance for Mastor. He's cut inside. He should get his third goal for the club, and he does. Fantastic ball there from Troy Deeney to Mastor. Mastor with a lovely Ronaldo shot. First time outwits every single one of the defenders, and he slots the ball past the goalkeeper to put us 3-0 up there. Actually, the defender couldn't change direction in time, and the goalkeeper didn't even have time to move as Mastor's shot fires past the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. So this formation seems to seriously be working. But they actually get themselves a consolation goal. I don't know where Guest was. He suddenly appeared in between the middle of my two defenders and he slotted the ball into the back of the net. In all honesty, it was a fantastic finish. Don't take that away from him. But I don't know how my defenders managed to give him space in between the two. I think it was a little bit of my Angela centre-back there as DeAndre Yedlin was trying to catch up at the back, but he couldn't. Even him, with all the pace in the world, couldn't catch up. He's going to try and hit it from range, which is just not going to happen, and that was just an awful effort, but I suppose he's a right back, not a striker. Good ball over the top to Troy Deeney. Troy Deeney's going to try and find Paulson. He does, but Spur gets there just before him, and I was trying to hope, but they've given the ball away to Troy Deeney. Troy Deeney hits it, but it's a good save by the Blackburn goalkeeper, and then they do manage to get the ball clear. So Blackburn, they're playing well, but they're giving away the ball too easily at the back, and we're hoping now to try and get that all-important fourth goal to get that 3-point or 3-goal lead between us again. And Troy Deeney nearly got the goal there, but his header just went wide of the post, and I actually thought Troy Deeney, if he got contact on it, he should be scoring. And in all honesty, that goalkeeper kit is very nice for Blackburn, I just noticed. But yeah, we're actually winning 3-1, so it looks like it'll be a pretty comfortable win for us in the end. And even Odegaard in this game, in all actual fact, is playing pretty decent. So Vidra plays the ball through to Deeney, and the thing I like about this formation is we're getting lots of opportunities. But we're going to play the ball in the box, we're going to try and find Paulson, which we do. No, we're not. We're going to try and find Vidra. Vidra, the goalkeeper comes out, comes to Odegaard. Odegaard hits it, as it gets a block. It comes out wide. We're going to play it back to Layun. Layun inside to Paulson. It comes to Mastor. Mastor goes for the header. It comes to Deeney. Deeney strikes, and it just goes wide of the post. So we do come very close to making it 4 in the game, but that should be the wrapped up the game now, and we're now hoping that hopefully a lot of our players have got good ratings, as a very good performance, or a very good team performance actually, and also a good performance by my new man Paulson. But it's coming out to Paulson. Paulson's going to try the finesse. He finesses it. Oh my god. Paulson, what a goal. He picks up our 4th goal in the game with an absolute beauty from outside the box. He kills it right around the defender. The goalkeeper had no time to get to it. He even dived, but he still didn't get there. But what a fantastic finish by Paulson. Too much accuracy and power on it to beat the goalkeeper. And he kills it up over the shoulder of the defender and up past the goalkeeper. And Paulson, our number 17, picks up his 2nd goal in the game. And that's 2 goals for him on his debut. What a fantastic game. So having a look at the ratings here, very good ratings by a lot of our players. Paulson picking up a 9 rating, Mastor picking up an 8.2, even Odegaard's picking up a near 7, and DeAndre Yedlin has also picked up a 7.1. So good performance from every one of our players there, as I'm very pleased that we've all performed well in that game apart from Carroll. But I'm not really bothered about that. It's good to see that our players are starting to bond together, and we've brought in a player that is really seeming to do the big deal. And Ben Watson isn't going to be leaving the club because Bolton don't believe he's worth that much. I'm going to see if we've got any money whatsoever to try and bring in. So we've only got 6,000, so we can't bring in anyone. So maybe it's not even worth trying to bring in anyone, to be honest. So finally, we're going to try and bring in Bazor on loan. We're going to try and bring him in on a full season loan, which I think will just be to the end of the season anyway. We're not going to set a future fee because we're not going to have the money anyway to try and buy him in. But I'm going to loan him because I want to see if he's any good. Because if he's any good, I might then try and go ahead and try and buy him in the next transfer season period, which will be obviously in August, as I'm hoping we can try and bring in a new CDM or a new CM to try and replace either maybe replace Tom Carroll, because Tom Carroll is a very good player, but I'm not sure whether he's good enough to sit at the back on his own and try and hold the whole of the midfield together, because he's still young. I know this other guy's young as well, but I'm not sure. We have to wait and see. So as you see there, the loan offer is accepted to take Bazior on loan. So we're going to bring him in, and hopefully he'll be a pretty decent player. We might get a few game time with him, so I want to try him out. And hopefully, if he's any good, we'll try and bring him in next season. So as you see there, he's a 71 rated midfielder. So he's probably going to get a lot of game time for us. He's only 18 years of age, 71 rated. So he's probably going to jump straight into the squad and go straight in instead of Tom Carroll. And hopefully, he can start to improve. And, well, I don't really want him to improve that much because obviously then I'll have to try and fork up the funds to try and bring him in. But that is it for transfer deadline day. We have ended, and as you can see here, we have, or not just me, but they've actually spent 70 million, and they've actually offered us a job role at Swansea. We at the board would like to offer you the manager job here at Swansea. Having witnessed your progression in your role at Watford, we feel you should take a good fit of our forward. So no, I'm staying at Watford. After I've managed to do a good job at Watford, I'm not looking at getting rid of all the work I've done by suddenly saying no, alright, I'll go to Swansea. And I think we're actually higher up the league table than what Swansea are, so we have to have a look at that. But I'm actually pretty sure we're higher up than what Swansea are. So yes, we are. We're currently sitting in 6th, and Swansea are currently sitting in 17th. So obviously they've sacked their manager because he's not doing very well, and they want us. And we're not going to leave our club, who's got 34 points, and go to a club that's got 18, when we're only 1 point off of West Brom, who are currently in the Europa League spot. Obviously we're not going to stay up there, but hopefully we can try and finish around about 8th or 9th, which would be great to see. So before we end up this episode, we're going to go have a look at the squad report. And as you can see here, a lot of players are doing very well, and for some reason Prodal has got like a red one next to his name, so I don't know whether that's because he's losing stats. So I don't know why he's losing aggression, losing interception and losing attack position when he was, I'm sure he was a 76 rated not long ago, but I'm not sure why he's starting to lose stats. Layun's obviously gone up +1, Tom Carroll, Murray, look at all them, he's gone up by quite a bit in a lot of different areas. Odegaard hasn't gone up at all, unsurprisingly. Mastor is doing really well here. He's gone up +2. Troy Deeney's gone up. Vidra's all stayed the same. All these have stayed the same. Kingsley Coman's also gone up as well. Actually, he's got +4 dribbling as well, so that's good to see. We've also got Tyus Browning, unfortunately, hasn't gone up at all. Loftus-Cheek's now 62 rated. Bernardeschi stayed the same. Bazor is starting to go up as well when he's only just come into the club. Poulsen, look at that. He's already gone up in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different categories, and he's only played 1 game, which is great to see. Bryce Golov has also gone up, so maybe we're going to have to start bringing this guy into the club, because look at that. Every single one of his stats are going up, so he looks a really good centre-back. So does Erkstrand, Pudel, and all these. Mott has gone up to 72 as well now, so he's gone up +1, which is good to see. And these two guys have also gone up quite a bit when we've loaned them out, so that's always good to see when you're loaning out players and they're getting good stuff coming back. And just start off the episode so you can see the table here. And that's going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below. That's very much appreciated. And I'd really appreciate if we could hit a massive 35 likes. If we could hit 35 likes, there will be another episode up very soon. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it.